Hello, and let me show you today how to integrate the data into Power BI in order to present, let's say, more effectively, like the charts from the sprint, specifically the burndown chart. We have already the native burndown chart in the Easy project, but for such customers probably are not accurate, and I fully get it. So yeah. Right now I have my Easy project instance, the testing one, and here you could see, like, for a couple of tasks I have even the sprint activated, and then also we have burned, like, a spent time on a couple of tasks, and then for sure we had an estimate on a couple of tasks, and this will be probably accurate kind of dummy data for let's say video purpose. But anyhow, in order to visualize in the Power BI, let's say, the trend on the sprint basis, so then we will need two entities, like issues and the time entries. Like issues, where we have the evidence, the information about the sprint, and then the estimated time, and then in the time entries we have, let's say, info about the spent time. So just for reference, like how it looks in API style. So if I will type after the issues.xml, so then we will see, like, the attributes as I was talking about, like estimated time. It's on the issues, or let's say task level, and then plus we should have also somewhere here the sprint mentioned, like, how is it called? We can probably search for it. Yeah, here it is, like a sprint 1.0. So it's here in this evidence. And then regarding the time entries, like, we will use another syntax, another entity, and then we will get, like, a spent hours somewhere here. Yeah, it's visible here. So for my use case, so I will try to very quickly, like a proof of concept, to simulate, like, remaining hours on the daily basis, and with a correlation to the sprint. How to do that? Before we'll jump to it, like a small demo, like someone is using for demonstration of the progress, like a burn down, burn up. Someone is using the earned value. This is an example of the earned value, how it could be configured. But anyhow, returning back to the burn down chart. So firstly, we need to let's say, create a new tables. Like I said, like, we will need the issues and the time entries. So how to do that? Basically, we need to create, like, in a transform data, like a new data set, and then afterwards, it's a bit of slower today, but hopefully it will be quicker. So come on. So we need to create firstly, like, a connector using the XML or JSON. I'm the fan of the JSON, so I will show you, like, how to manage the JSON connector. And then voila, we have here, like, issues. So those are the entities what we need. Come on. So here you could see I already uploaded the issues, and how to do that. Normally you should be clicking on the new source and then a web. And then afterwards, you need to get this address, but using the JSON asset, and copy the whole URL and return back in here, where you need to type, like, this JSON address in here. And once you click on it, so then it will be automatically kind of loaded as a new table. And probably there will pop up the credentials info, so you need to type the credentials into the Easy project, but nevertheless, here you will get the table, as you could see in here in my case. And the very same for the time entries. And the table should contain also evidence of the sprint, and then the estimated time as set. So all of these attributes which are in the JSON or XML, right? So everything should be there. And we can even cross-check the situation. Like, voila, we have a sprint 1.0 visible in this table. So let's return back. So once the table are all loaded, like time entries and issues, so we can close the this transform data view and then return it back. And come on, it's super slow today. And then afterwards, like, we can start the configuration in the GUI, what should be visible. So here you could see like two tables, like issues, time entries, and then from the issues level, I have activated, or not I have activated, but I have created a new measure, like, because we have already the tables there. So once you click on the measure, or you can create a new measure in this visualization, in the modeling, and then new measure. So once you click on the new measure, so it will display just this one, and then you can create a condition. Like in my case, it's for example the summary of the estimated time minus summary of the time from the table time entries and all of the spent hours. So in my case, it will be like I need to get the value of the remaining hours, right? So I will get the remaining hours in this condition, in this measure, and then afterwards I can click on it. That's what I have done, like clicking on the measure, and then it will be visible on the in my chart, right? I don't have accurate data as said, like it needs to be visible day by day, but you could imagine like it is a line chart, so you can select like from the kind of different charts how you want to visualize it, and then you can do that. And then if you want to, let's say, increase the condition per sprint, so here you could see like I have a switcher, yeah, it's active. Here you can see like it's moving the chart. So unfortunately I have just one sprint, but you could imagine like I can go again in here into the table issues and search for the sprint name, and it's active. So once you click on it, so here you could see like this window is not there, but I will click on it, and then it is again like active. And you need to drag it and drop it in here into the filters of the page, and then afterwards you could be able to search or query per filter. So like for the sprint 1, I want to see like remaining hours, so the trend will be visible somewhere here. So you need to activate the measure as said, like, because normally we don't have in the Easy Project API the remaining hours available, so you need to calculate it manually. And then afterwards on the axis X, you need to put the let's say the dates. It should be visible somewhere here. Momento. No, it's not here. So you can even limit it per specific dates, or you can limit it per condition of the project. So here you could imagine like if you have a project name, here it is, by the way, this is a project name, so you can filter out based on the project, right? So we can even create a new angle, and then create another filter in form of the project name, and then afterwards you can filter like a combination of project versus sprint, and that's it.